It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And away we go from Nashville. Here's Chimere DK on the return. They'll get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On the set.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. He finds Timmy Copeland for the grab. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Get it. Let's go.
Ward, quick throw, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Titans have a first.
First and 10.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Tag. Cowboy, top 60, top 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll throw this one. Ward. Short pass, caught by his tight end. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Ready.
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chain.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Gravity Lions. Ready, ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's stuck with it, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Here's Ward. Setting up the running back screen. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, These little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Rig alert, rig alert. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Got it. Ready?
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41.
Hey, check. Come on. Set. Check up.
Give now to the running back. Makes a tag. He's still going. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey. 18 Cardinal. Hut.
Back-to-back carries here. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Set. Hurt. Mustang 19.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Go.
From the gun, it's Ward. Completed to his running back. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Get it.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Set. 60. Panther 11. Nineteen tight. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's going to be short of that goal line, Bronk, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On the ready.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The play clock's getting down there, so Brian Callahan signals for time. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19. Hey, check.
Go again. He will not get in. The defense holds. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
On the sneak, here's Ward. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
On is Katie York for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. The Titans are leading so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at second and pretty short.
Stop.
They'll run it here. It's Thomas Brooks. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. 11. Hey, can. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. Lost for a little, down to the 30. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Stop.
On second down, it's Brooks. He gets forward, next back 4 yards. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in an on-field situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards to short completion rule.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. This one from 42 yards out. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
Ready, set.
First and 10 from the 32.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2.
11, Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
It's hot. Hot. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
3rd down run with Brooks. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Here we go. Strike.
Right up the gut. He manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Okay, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one's complete to two-way DK. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A pickup of 17. And the Titans have a 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready? Gravity Lions, go!
Now we're on the counter. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go!
Another carry for him. Looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Dax Hill up for the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Got it, ready?
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Tag! Trap 60, trap 60! 18, Pioneer! Hurt! Right there, right there!
Ward now. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Katie York now on for the field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. York knocks it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, here we go. Stop!
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Hits his running back. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Burrow now on first down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. Connects on the crosser. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that gives them first and goal. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
On 2.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he drives that foot backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Gun. Shot. Big 13. Big shot.
Burrow from the gun. He's got this complete. It's Taj Brooks. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
180. Stop.
Third and short, it's Burrow. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there.
On 1, ready?
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. 180.
Motion man sent left.
Shot.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Ward off the play fake. Hit it out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, Cowboys!
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Go!
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. That's a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Tag!
And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Tommy Townsend.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Going to Harris to start the half. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
180.
Looking to throw, Burrow. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stop.
Burrow to the air now. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go. 180. What is that?
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. A gain of 5. First down, Cincinnati.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Complete to number 80.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gun. Stop.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Catch made. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 6.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Here we go.
That's completed out to the right. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
19 tight. 70 Lions. Ready.
With the shotgun, it's Ward. Completed to his running back. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
45-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Down. 70 Timberwolves. Ready,
Ward setting the pass. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On first down, they'll run. He is down to the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Unlock, go!
Back to the well again. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Stack.
They give it to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Giving 5 on the play. And the Titans have the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Viking 18.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
On the jump.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Check out.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
2. 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19, 70 Lions.
Here's Ward. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. Cup 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll work against the blitz. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Is to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Titans push their lead to 3.
17. Bengals 14.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Gun. 180.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow finds the in route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He gained 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go. 180.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Makes the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, 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 check.
Go get him!
Let's go.
Ward now. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Check smash. Seven Pirates. Let go.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Little off centers, man. Just couldn't adjust to it.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On the double.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. Go street. Chop 60. Panther Street.
Throw here, 3rd down. Isn't moving up. They're able to drop it.
Go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Shamar Stewart. A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Hey, check that. Street.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
Taken. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
What's this set? Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. Has some daylight through the 40. Still fighting forward. Jamar Chase. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now lead by 10. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Down a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready? Nice Bronco 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 16.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, ready?
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Ward setting up to throw. He's in trouble. Gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
And 3rd and long. It's Ward. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ooh, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Desperation time here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Can.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Go.
Now Ward. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. Now this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally, you just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Hits him on the out route. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Cowboy 8.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th down.
Check. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Cup 19. 7 Pirates.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 180.
Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Bengals close to beginning the year 4-0. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, here we go. Back. Right 80.
Again, it's Brooks. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
On 2, ready?
The Titans into the nickel for 3rd down.
Here we go. Done. Right 80. Done.
Running once more with Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
The ball carrier.
Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. This one from 42 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Now on the return, here's DK. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Ward's going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Now.
Hurry this to the line.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Cowboys.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 10-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first of the night. They drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.